Good morning, people of Midlothian and beyond. Welcome to the first Trekker Walk video of 2026. The next Trekker Walk will be taking place on Wednesday the 29th of January. We'll be leaving here from the little car park at 9 Mile Burn at 10 AM, so get here before then. And we'll be heading up over Caplaw and down back past Quarrelburn Reservoir. It's a nice, lovely, wet day today. I can see lots of low mist and clouds on the hill, so let's go have a look, if we can, and see where we'll be going. Hello again. So we'll come up Scroggy Hill here, and through the gate, and then we'll head off up. But why 9 Mile Burn? Well, in the olden days, it was 9 miles to Edinburgh from here, but that was 9 Scottish miles, not English miles. An English mile was about 1,400 or so metres, and a Scottish mile was about 1,600 something metres, so it was longer. So back in the day, our marathons were longer. So the weary travellers would park up here, if you like, in their horse and cart at Happy Howie's Inn, was one of the inns, and they'd know that they had 9 miles to go before they got to Edinburgh. So if the circus were in town, they'd park up all their tents and animals there and know that they only had 9 miles to go. I used to work in a circus. I wasn't one of the acts, I was just the only person who knew how to put the tent back in the bag. So the first little path up Scroggy Hill is a nice little warm up. Hopefully the weather will be a wee bit better next week. This is I'm recording this on the Thursday before the 29th. I mean, it's wet, but it's alright. I've had worse. Just over here is where you can decide which way you want to walk if you're going to come and do this walk with a group or with friends. We can go through the gate here and down and up past the Kips, East Kip, West Kip, and back down over Caplaw and back down this way, or you can go up over Caplaw first, come back down and back round this way. So depending on which way you're going, you can decide. I'm going to go Caplaw first, clockwise. Then back down. Don't know if you can see over there. See the cloud on the hills. Getting a bit lighter now though, so that's good. When I got here, it was pitch black. So I had to sit about for a while, wait for a bit of light. Over here we've got Spittle Hill. Over here we've got Green Law. That said, we're coming up. I don't know if you can see 9 Mile Burn, the little white houses there. There is a little climb on this walk. It's a steady sort of climb from where we are, 9 Melbourne, to up to Caplaw. I think it's 420 odd metres climb, and well, from sea level it's 1,400 and something metres climb. But from where we are, because we already started above sea level, we're halfway up. It can be quite windy at this bit, so we're open to the elements. Actually, if we look down here, so we'll be coming back. That's a Quadrant reservoir down there. So we'll go up and away around, and we'll come back past the reservoir. Back to 9 Melbourne. Let's have a wee look. We're heading up this way. Well, it's a nice valley here. They've got the fences up to protect the trees that they've planted. Oops, get rid of that water. But a nice view of that valley between the hills. Can't see any deer in there. Or maybe they read the Facebook post and they knew at some point in the next few days I was coming up here, so they've all ran away. So the path coming up this way from 9 Melbourne, it's quite a good path. It's a very grassy path. I mean, it's been raining all night. It's still raining now, and there's not been too many muddy bits. So it's like a solid sort of grass path for walking on. Which leads me to, if you're coming on the trek or walk, make sure you're wearing the appropriate clothing for the day. Obviously, today it's very wet, so I have my waterproofs with me. But the weather can be anything here in Scotland, so check the weather before you leave the house. See what's happening and wear appropriate clothing. Feetwear as well. You want appropriate sort of footwear that can go over various ground, grass paths, muddy paths, gravel paths, tarmac, paths with lots of tree roots. So a good pair of walking shoes. All the trekker walks is a must. I just checked the route we're going on. It tends to go uphill. Today we're going up a hill. It's a steady climb, but it's still a hill. Also make sure if you're going to take with your water, rest, and even a snack in case you develop energy on the way around. So we don't stop for lunch. We just get around the walk. We won't stop for breaks. No lunch. No money. Check in the fountain. I can get my boots there. The last time I was out and it was really wet. I think it was up there. Where was a Castle Hill Fort? It was so wet that the camera gave up. So that could very well happen today. Oh, that's nice. It's not much of a dip, but just from here down, there's no wind. It's very sheltered. I'll just stay here for a minute because my ears are freezing. I'd put my earmuffs on, but you'd all laugh at me Now, I've been so busy talking, I don't even know if I'm still on the path. So I'm going to stop over here for a second. Oh yeah, there's the path there. There's the path there. Just past this. There's me saying that the path's not too bad. Then we come up the muddy bits. But they're not too bad either, I can get around them easy. Yeah, it's ganging up on me. We're sort of at the top anyway. We'll be going down again soon. Let's just check how many metres it is up. 625 feet. I said metres, it's telling me feet. 625 feet up here. From where we started at 9 Mile Burn. I heard a great saying the other day that January is the Monday of months. It is. Everybody goes on a wee downer after all the euphoria and excitement of Christmas, New Year. So it's good to get back to what you were doing. If you were going to exercise classes, get back into them. If you're going out walking, get back into doing that. And health walks. Yeah, get back into your routine is what I'm trying to say. Back into your routine. You see the mist? Mist rolling in. I need a little penny whistle or a mouth organ or something just to sit here and make an atmospheric sound. Again, we've had a few muddy bits on the path, but it's quite a good path. As I said, it's been raining all night, so on some walks in the Pentlands, if it's been raining all night, then you're sometimes better strapping a boat to your back when you do the walk. But we're okay here. So we're heading down here, and we'll join the road that goes down past the east side cottages. Here you can see East Kip, West Kip. They're there somewhere. I don't think I'm going to see many people on this walk today. Not that I ever do, but it's like that. Here you can see them now. East Kip, West Kip, just through the clouds. Down here we've got east side cottages, Airbnbs for, I think for 2 nights in March, I think it was something like £540 ish. Horses in this field. Oh, there's one there. Oh, there's the other one over there. He heard me. Oh, she heard me. What's he doing? What's he doing out in this weather? Well, the rain's off, sort of. It's a bit clearer. So where we've come from, where I last spoke to you, East Side Cottages is just there. You might see the windmill up there, I'm not sure. We've come down the road, we're along the trees there. And then we've come down this road here called West Side, and we're going up this way. 9 Mile Burn is over that way. We'll go over here past Quarrel Burn Reservoir, back down Scroggy Hill, and we'll be back. So why should you exercise? You ask. Things like walking, because it's good. The more you exercise, the more independent you'll be as you grow older. So it's good to exercise. And no matter what it is, you don't have to come in a big box like this. You can walk around the block on a regular basis. Walk to the shops and back. Go to a little fitness class. Just get out and get some fresh air as well. Do some simple exercises at home to keep you fit. All very easy things to do, but it's getting started sometimes, that's the problem. So just start with one day, add another day, at least 3 times a week, let's say. And then just, it sort of becomes a habit. And when something's a habit, it's not difficult because you just do it. It's just something you do every day. So get up, get out, get exercise. Can you see the reservoir there? We're actually going to go up here now, that way. Up another wee hill. Here we go, Quarrel Burn Reservoir, which gets its name from the local industry, quarries that used to be predominant in the area. It's now more of a wildlife sanctuary than anything. Just sitting here in the hills. We have passed this reservoir before on one of our walks, where we went across the hills this way and ended up at East Side Cottages as well. So we went up, we headed up that way. This time we're going back across this way, back to the start, or to the finish. There's a good sign. So if you come across through that gate there, or over it, and you just come down the fence line, you can see a little sign at the bottom there, that white one. Just come down here, and then we're going to go across a up over there. And there you go, footpath. And if you were coming in the other way, like I mentioned earlier, down this way, the footpath will point you up to crossing and going that way. So we're now heading back. It's raining again. Heading back to Scroggy Hill. And here we are, almost there. 9 Mile Burn just there. We've just come back through that gate again. Almost done. So join us Wednesday 29th of January 2026. We'll leave at 10 AM from the little car park at 9 Mile Burn. Hopefully you can hear all this. For a 5 mile trek up over Catlaw, then down past Quarrelburn Reservoir. It's a nice walk, it's a nice walk even in this weather. Actually, I'm going to say all that again walking this way, in case you never heard it the first way. So if you're wondering why I'm walking backwards, I did this walking into the wind, but the microphone was probably getting bombarded by wind, so you wouldn't have heard me. Join us Wednesday the 29th of January 2026, 5 mile trekker walk up over Catlaw, then back down past Quarrelburn Reservoir. We'll be leaving at 10 AM from the car park in 9 Mile Burn, so be there before that, and we'll see you there. And don't walk backwards down a hill.